Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and do my awkward dancing. So, today I wanted to show you guys my very simple, very easy glute activation isolation routine. It's more so for beginners. So, first off, what we've got going on is these squat dips. We step off to the side and just really go low with this one so you can really feel it in your glutes and your quads. This exercise right here is really good for building like some nice toned quads and some nice toned glutes, and also on your hips as well. I'm also using these resistance bands. You don't have to use a resistance band, but if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can go ahead and use these. So we're going to do about like 20 steps for both sides, and we're just gonna step to the side, off to the side, very fun stuff. And once you're done, we're gonna superset and immediately do some front lunges. These are really going to kill your quads. You want to make sure that whenever you step back, you really push off with your heel so that you are feeling it in your quad and somewhat in a little bit of your hamstring too. You gotta get the full leg workout. Oh, and trip over if you need to too. These exercises can be a little bit difficult, especially the lunges, because you can. It's hard to sometimes keep your balance, but you just gotta keep trucking through it. Just keep pushing off. Make sure you're really squeezing your glutes and your quads, and make sure you're getting all of your muscles working and activated. The point of this routine is to really use this after you do a heavy lifting routine for your glutes and legs. Maybe not the same day, but a day after or 2 days after you do your lifting with your glutes and your legs. You want to do these activation routines to kind of shock your muscles a little bit. So now we're going to go into the back lunges, because this really more so targets the booty, get you that nice plump bubble butt, because everybody loves a nice bubble butt. So here, what you want to do is you want to make sure you're really pushing off the tip of your toe and kind of raising it up. And as you raise up your leg, you squeeze your glute so that you can get that nice toned look. I love doing these exercises because they really do help with giving you that bubble butt and giving you that voluptuous figure. So just keep doing these. If you want to make this harder, you can do more sets of these. You can obviously start off with no resistance band and just do one set. That can work if you're an ultra beginner, but if you're a little bit more experienced, you can do a couple more sets, like just do 20 reps, 3 sets of each exercise, and I promise you, your booty is going to be feeling it tomorrow. You're really going to be feeling that nice bubble popping up. Yep. So next, what we have here are these cable squats. I love doing these because these really hit your quads. You want to grab the cable and then bring it up like so. Make sure that when you get all the way to the top, you squeeze your glutes, and you make sure you have that resistance band pulling against your legs. You want to kind of like push against it and make it make it taut. I guess that would be the better way of saying it, but I'm going to do about like 20 reps of these. If you want to make it harder, you can obviously do more sets. Just do 20 reps, take a little break, and then do 20 more reps. You can see my boyfriend in the background also working out with me, always encouraging me to do my best. But here, you always want to make sure you're squeezing. Squeezing is so important. If you don't squeeze, there's really no point to the exercise. You're not activating your muscles. So you want to make sure you're really squeezing it. And kick that shit away when you're done. Yeah. So next we're doing some floor hip thrusts. Normally in my heavier days, I love doing multiple hip thrust variations where I move my legs in sort of different heights so that I can really feel the hip thrust. But this particular one off the floor is really good for the upper part of your glute, kind of give you that little shelf booty action. But you want to make sure that you stay off the tip of your toes. You can see my feet, I'm just staying on my heels, because when you're pushing off on your heels, you're really going to feel the back part of your leg working. You'll feel the back part of your hamstring working. You can feel your upper glute really working, and somewhat of your lower back as well, because this exercise is very, very, very good for that shelf booty. You also want to make sure that you're doing low weight on glute activation and isolation day. Ah, you want to make sure that your weights are low so that you're getting more so that endurance, but you're feeling it whenever you're pushing off. Now here we're doing another variation of the hip thrust. We're just going to keep pushing. Same deal here, but this is more so going to be hitting like the outer part of your booty, or at least that's what I feel. Whenever I do this, it's a little bit different. You still feel a little bit of the upper glute, but you feel more so the side and the cheeks, you know, the meaty part of your glute, which I love. And you also want to push off with your heels again. Do about 20 reps of these like the last one. And obviously, if you want to make it harder, you can do more reps. You can maybe add a little bit more weight. But I generally would want to stay with low weight with these so that you can really work on getting your form correct, and you can work on feeling how the muscle is supposed to activate. So after we're done dying, we're going to move on to the very last exercise. This is just to kind of top it all off. You're going to hit your glutes, you're going to hit your quads. What you want to do is you want to kind of push off with your foot, but then also kind of pick yourself back up with your front leg, so you feel it in your quad as well, and you feel it in your glute. This one can be a little difficult. It can be a little challenging, so it takes practice. Definitely start off with low weight with this. You don't want to go too heavy because you don't want to make yourself fall over. But you do around 10 reps on each leg. Obviously, if you wanted to go harder and make it more difficult, you can do more reps. You can do a little bit heavier weight. Again, don't have it be too heavy. But this is really going to kill your glutes and your quads, and it's such a great exercise for that. So thank you guys for watching this first workout video that I ever put out on my YouTube channel. Let me know if you want to know any more workout routines, and I'll see you in the next one.